Well, hey everyone out there, I'm Al, sitting home, just my current session of speaking American, and I really don't fucking have anything around me to talk about in terms of we've been all those items through thoroughly for the whole longevity of our existence here, and no any random item could be like untold yet because each of those are is in the premise where I live, and that means that it's under magnifier every day. Like I'm in the process of seeking some random item to talk about. Maybe when I have time, when I have my resolution and agreement on my own to speak about whatever and not to speak about generally related fluff, which touches literally fucking nothing, and that is specific focus of my expertise of what I do, because you interchangeably should probably change your areas of focus in order to be more like diversified, in the sense that you are able to speak whatever notion given. You are already with words, with ideas, with bases and behavior lines as how to cope with that fact that you are given an instance, for example, to talk about whatever that would be in that instance. Particularly, I do not know your context, but that barely depends on context. It's more depending on the I say, like, in a bigger picture idea of the area of what we are immersed into and what we are subject of in that particular circumstances that constructs your creativity and drives your creativity and nudges that in a specific way that is most fit for current situation, and that allows you to renounce as many needed words to be there as they're needed there, even maybe slightest like additional extra level, one level more of those words. There you cover and polish your things that you said, and those things to be apprehended literally and rightly should be probably covered with lush layer of some flour with sugar, and so that way would be yummy and more alluring to your listeners, to your viewers, people that you work for, and probably you do not work for any people. As me, I only work for myself, but you are like in the picture of my world, of my close universe proximity, and that's because I love people. I love people when they are like creative, they are literate, where they are kind, they are moderate in terms of not seeking ways to conflict with other people and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And that's my world, that's my whole, like, I don't know, brinkless universe, and it will it will always be that way because I devised that, I put it in place on the right place of my storyline, which I want to follow, and I do actually with your efforts, with your help. And by the way, by the by, thank you, excuse me, for just being, not doing anything at all, just being on the whole horizon of my life, and being there. That factor that you are there gives me more energy to live, to create, to, I don't know, devise new things, and even talk about fluff. Fluff probably is the most useless, and in a middle scale it's useless. In a little scale it's very crucially important, and on the minimum scale, like I said, is crucially important. On the maximum scale, it's crucially important, and everything that goes in between is just random fluff. But that fluff, particularly related in our existing universe here, like meta meta item, meta notion, meta conception and stuff. That means those things that we are seeing with our sight in a middle scale picture of things of our universe, what's happening there, how the stuff unveils itself when the process of going, how it implodes, how it explodes, how it wraps itself up, or how it's unveiling down the road during the process of just existing and literally living a slide track. And guys, I went again to brooding and rambling and no can do, and I'm burping here. I don't want that to happen. I don't know if I can know. Maybe I caught some cold, not even cold, like some, I don't know. My voice became like more like it's not like tender voice than I had previous. I never had tender voice, but it's it has obtained the rough features. That's what I meant to say. Finally, if I can say it, said it. Sorry for mispronouncing here, doing like all those discrepancies going together. I like discrepancies, you know that all. I'd rather keep all those tightly and not let them go because they are the part of my world. Those discrepancies, those stumbling blocks as it occurs to my American practice. Probably not all the time. I'm like fish in the water, like they say, like a hyper in the pond, I say, rather that way. hyper in the pond, not like fish in the ocean. Because if you see that like ocean, I see it like ocean, even with all those masses and griefs and all the stuff that comes to us, and for no reason why I wouldn't even think about why we are given all this stuff happening to us, and why, for what. I sinned, yeah, I know, but no, maybe I sinned like even more, but never harmed people too much, never deceived too much, like a regular human being. I live my life. I sin, I repent. I don't look for easy ways to go, because easy money means failure, always that way, or like they say, there is something attractive in there, but that happens to be only in a mice trap, not like in the real world. Because if you see something laying down and it's nobody belonging to, that means that lure that someone put there to lure you into that activity, so that you would be suffer enough to that. Maybe depends on the what you seen on the floor laying down the road. It never pick it up. I recommend not to pick it up. It's not a check in order to meet hardships because of that fact. So guys, it's been my shitty minute nothing preamble, middle paced one, not so good, not so lame, actually, like regular, and what I should say, I love my American, and this is my everything and something, and whatever else. Be good, guys. Also, thanks again for being with me. Possibly now what I'm doing, Rex and my American. That being said, already ready to let enough right now. There's no more ways anymore. I can do our ways where I want. Be good, guys. Also, thanks again. Be always good, and delegate the right to be right and good all the time, and kind and nice and so on. So be good, and still around, guys, and gather some practice. Bye. Thanks again.